This used to be an old doorway to a pantry, actually.
Oh, you blocked up the wall?
Yeah.
Nice and straight. Looks good.
Thanks. Yeah, we wanted to maximize our counter space, put in some cabinets and countertops. But what I did was I salvaged the old door, and I was seeing if maybe we could put it in over here.
Okay, what's this going to be?
This is going to be a half bath.
Well, you're definitely going to need that door.
Yep.
Well, where is the door? Let's see if we can make it work.
It's right out back. Let me show you.
All right, lead the way. Hey, you got a little workshop back here, Frank.
Yeah, I do a little work back here.
Nice.
So what I did was I made the new opening the same size as the old opening in hopes that I would fit all this stuff in there.
Well, let's hope it'll fit. It'll fit if you made the same size. Oh, is this the door?
Yeah, that's the old door.
Nice two-panel door. I like this detail around the opening. You going to use the old hardware?
Yeah.
Great. All right, now there's 3 parts to a door system. First of all, the door. The door has to hang on something. That's called the jamb. And to trim around that jamb, we have a casing. And this is a flat casing. Now, it looks like you've stained this. You cleaned it up?
Yeah, it was in pretty rough shape, so I figured I'd clean it up while it was off the wall.
It's smart, it's easy, and I like to do it that way. All right, well, we have all our pieces here. Let's get started. Now, we're going to assemble everything outside on the table, but before we assemble it, there's a few things that we need to know. First of all, the jamb header has to be level, and the side jambs have to be plumb to make the unit square. Now, this is an old house, and we have to check the floor to see if it's out of level, and it probably is. Now, the easiest way to do that is take a level and put it on the floor across the opening. Now, I can see that the floor is pitched down on this side. To find out how much, I'm going to take the level, pick it up, making the level level. Now, I'm going to measure under the level 9/16 of an inch. All right, so that tells me that the jamb height on this side of the door opening is 9/16 of an inch longer than the jamb height on this side of the opening. So once we make that adjustment, the header will be level. Now there's one more thing that I need to measure. And I want to make sure that the jamb header on this side matches the same height as the jamb header on this side. And to do that, I'm just going to measure the height off the floor. Okay, I have my measurements. We can start putting it together.
All right.
Before I assemble the jambs, I cut the sides to length to match the slope of the floor and also the height of the jamb next to it. I'm using 3-inch screws to hold the jamb together. I'm going to pre-drill the holes first so I don't split it. Go that way a little bit. A little more, a little more, a little more, a little more. That's good right there. All right, we finished assembling our jamb. Now we want to start to attach our casing to the jamb. Now what I like to do is have a reveal between the edge of the jamb back just a little bit to create a shadow line. So I've marked around the edge about a 1/4 inch reveal, and so I can set my casing on that line and nail it off. Okay, now I'm just going to take our casing and lay it on top of the jamb, lining it up with the lines, and that gives us our 1/4 inch reveal, positioned correctly. Now I'll just shoot it on with some 8-penny finish nails. All right, now for the head casing. Now I want to be about a 1/4 inch past the side of the side casing there.
Looks good here.
All right, let me tack it here. All right, this part of our door jamb is ready to go in. I just want to attach a filler strip across the bottom to hold it together. All right, let's bring it inside. You ready?
Yep.
Now start pushing your end up. That's right. Now I'll twist it at the same time. Now all we're going to do is just try it in the opening to see how it fits. Push it right into me. Okay, good. All right, let's check it across the top. Yeah, pretty good. All right, now let's just slide it out of the opening just a little bit so I can shim it. I'm going to put some shims into the opening before we put the jamb in place, but I'm only going to do it on one side. All right, now I'll put another set of shims down a little lower. Okay, I got to check them to see if they're plumb. All right, that looks pretty good. Now I have one more I want to put in the middle. All right, now back into the opening. Put it tight to the shims. Okay, the next thing I want to do is I want to make this edge of the jamb flush with this outside part of the drywall. And to do that, I'm going to pull it out with a clamp. All right, that's good here. Another one at the top. And that's good. I'm ready to put some screws in it. And I want to screw through the jamb, through the shims, into the framing. All right, now we can remove the clamp, take the filler strip between the jambs out, and we can see how the door fits. All right, we'll put it in there. We'll put the pin in the top. Good. How's that?
Looks good. We're in.
All right, let's try the door. All right, look at that. Okay, one more thing. I want to put a set of shims right here behind the lock set.
Okay.
And I'm going to put it in here. Snug it up. I'll put a screw in there. Okay. The last thing I have to do before we put our casing on is cut off our shims. I'm going to tack the final trim pieces in place, starting with the plinth blocks. All right, Frank, why don't you try the door one more time now that we have the casing on there?
Works like a charm.
Looks like it was always there.